gonna assemble this right now. Also, I just want you guys to know that my house is like really dirty. I mean, it's not that it's actually dirty, it's just that there's like boxes and random stuff everywhere. But I feel like I need to tell you the reason why it's dirty. It's not because I'm actually a slob. It's just because I know that we're moving sometime soon, or like eventually before the year ends, and I just don't want to like put stuff away just to put it back in a box. Does that make sense? So like I have like some boxes over here because it's just like stuff that I'm gonna have to pack up anyway that I don't use very frequently. So it's like, what's the point? Also, I have one of these already in my kitchen and I liked it so much that I thought like, oh, I might as well use it for my bathroom as well, because my bathroom, like, we have a lot of dog stuff that needs like to be in the bathroom kind of, but doesn't have like an actual spot. And this is something small enough that I could like, I don't feel bad like bringing it with me later on. And it's only like 20 bucks, so if I really like don't have space for it later on, I could just get rid of it or like donate it, I mean. And it's convenient for right now, you know? All right, nails are last. Okay, these and these go together. Okay. I don't know when I'm actually gonna like edit this video and my other videos, because I'm not lazy. I like doing the editing. It just takes a lot of time. I just would rather use the time that I have extra to like relax or get things done. Because I also already make shorts every single day, and believe it or not, those actually do kind of take some time to put together. I also need to think about what I want to do for 100 subscribers, because it's been a long time and I never like had, oh my god, I'm so tired right now, I can't really talk. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yes, I'm doing this wrong. I'm so tired that I don't know what I'm trying to say or how I want to say it, I guess. But I've been on YouTube for so long and I didn't gain subscribers very frequently. Like, there's a long time where I was just stuck at like 30 something subscribers, and when I got to like 40 subscribers, I was already doing YouTube for a long time, and I just was like not discouraged, because it's not like I'm actively trying to get subscribers. It's just that like it just felt like I was putting a lot of work into a hobby that like I was just constantly talking to myself. Does that make sense? But ideally I'd like to do this like all the time and like make videos consistently, even though like it is very saturated and everybody makes videos and everybody is on social media. I just find it really fun to like document my life and make fun videos when I go out and do something out of the ordinary. Just like very comforting to me. and like to see what I look like, how I've changed, like my thoughts on certain things over time. Does that make sense? It's more of like the whole process is what I like. It's not just like, oh, I want people to watch my videos. It's just like I get excited to make videos. I get excited to film videos. I get excited to edit videos. And yeah, it's fun for me, okay? Also, I think I want to watch a movie for my anniversary, but I don't know what movies are going to be out. If the Mario movie is out, I think that's in the summer. I don't know. I have to look. We just watched the Puss in Boots movie, and it was really good, and I cried, and Josh cried. Yeah, I want to watch that. Or I want to watch the Super Mario movie when it comes out. But I also want to, I don't know what's in theaters right now. I want to watch something really good. I like the theater that's like in the town over from where we are, because it's like really nice. It's like one of the nicest theaters I've ever been at. I guess like it's not like super fancy or anything. It's just very comfortable, and there's not ever a lot of people. Does that make sense? A lot of people just don't go to the movies anymore, I don't think. But I still find it fun. I used to go to the movies a lot. In my, like, where I lived in, like, middle school and high school, they used to do, every summer they would do, like, dollar movies, where they would just rerun old movies. And that was, like, the highlight of my summer. Would be, like, we would go with all the little neighborhood kids. We would walk up, like, my mom, my mom and everybody's mom would go take us. We would all walk to the theater. And, well, no, first we would walk to the 7-Eleven and go get snacks and sneak them into the theater. Because nobody wants to pay for a $1 movie and then buy a popcorn, you know, like a $10 popcorn. But yeah, we would go and get snacks at 7-Eleven. This thing is really not working right. You can't even see what I'm doing. That's so annoying. Okay, can you see now? Yes. All right. The lighting's really bad, huh? Do people like watching these kinds of videos? I still do. I like watching people do things and talk. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it because I like it. Oh my god, this thing sucks. Almost done. Okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about because I got distracted because that screw was really dumb and annoying. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was talking about movies. I don't know. I like watching the kinds of videos that people are just hanging out and doing stuff, because when I started YouTube, that was like the kind of stuff that I would watch, because I was actually really lonely when I started YouTube. Because I had just moved away for the first time in my life and I had no friends, and I was in a new place and I was away from my family. Like the furthest I'd ever been away from my family, like lived away from my family up until that point was like an hour or two away when I was dorming at college. And that was really hard for me too, because I also felt really isolated during that period of my life. I felt very isolated, especially because I was going to it wasn't a Catholic school, but it was like a private institution, and it was like really, there was a lot of rich kids there, And it made me feel really isolated because I didn't even have an iPhone at that point in my life, like, and I was like I was a poor kid, and so I was just like weird because I didn't have like the same experiences as everyone else. And not only that, but I was very sheltered for like a majority of my upbringing, and like so that made me weird too. And I just didn't know, like I didn't have a lot of life experience because I was very sheltered. So like I just was having a really hard time. I don't think I ever talked to anyone about it. I just like got really, oh, and not only that, but like the curriculum was like very the curriculum and the workload was very difficult for me. And at that point in my life, like I was not really focused on my education. Like in my last 2 years of high school, I was really like, I was truant for, I'm pretty sure I was truant for sophomore and junior year of high school. And I just was not ready to go to school, so that was already hard. And I was the first in my family to go to college. I'm actually the first in my family to have a college degree, which I only have an associate's, but still. Like I was the first in my family to have to go to college, to have a college degree. So like the whole experience was new to me. I was in a new place. So that was like a really hard period of my life, and I didn't even talk to anyone about it because I didn't even realize what was going on at the time, that I was just feeling isolated. I just thought I was stressed out because of school, but there was a lot going on during that period of my life. And then yeah, so that was like the only time I had been away from my family. It was during that time in my life. And so I just didn't have a lot of life experience. When I started YouTube, I was just like a baby adult. I'm still like, not like a big grown up yet, but like I definitely know a lot more about life than I did then. And I experienced a lot more in life, like so much more in life than I did than when I started YouTube. During that time, I just felt really isolated, and that is why I like started watching YouTube, because I would watch people just like record themselves vlogging and just like talking to themselves into the camera, and it just was very comforting to me. And that is why I also like to make that kind of content, because I just feel like there's a lot of lonely people in the world. And sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. But yeah. But there's just a lot of people that could use somebody to like hang out with, I guess. I mean, I have friends now, and I have a really good partner that like understands my needs. And like obviously we're not in a perfect relationship, but like we are way better than when I first started YouTube. And like I don't know, we just went through a lot of stuff that has like solidified our relationship and like what we want out of our relationship and what we want out of life. But yeah, I don't feel lonely anymore. Like I really like being alone. I really like my solitude. But I also really enjoy the company of the people I choose to have in my life, because I think for a long time I was really, oh god, I didn't expect to like get into a deep conversation. I don't know, I feel like I just have a lot of thoughts in my head all the time, and I just like never really talk out loud like that. Oh my god, I'm having the worst time. Okay. But yeah, what was I saying? yeah, I just wasn't expecting to like get into a deep conversation about life, but while looking like this. But anyway, I'm really happy that I like the people that I have in my life now are like good quality people. Does that make sense? And like I know the difference between like not everyone's gonna be like your best friend in the world, and not everyone's gonna be like a friend that you go to 24/7. Like that's a lot to ask of people, you know, especially people that you don't like 100% like you haven't known your whole life or like experienced a lot with. It's just like some people are just gonna be your friends, and it's just like you enjoy their company, you know what I mean? And that is more than enough. I feel like I used to put a lot of pressure on other people to like fulfill my needs and validate me, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like being alone is part of, and like enjoying yourself is part of being an adult. And I'm so happy that I'm at the point in my life. Oh my god, I just crashed into this. In my life where I know and understand that you, at the end of the day, even if you have a partner, even your family members, your friends, like the only person that you can like depend on to like know what you're feeling and know what you need and what you want out of life, like even though you are communicating that to other people in your life and that you choose to keep in your life, the only person who's gonna like know if those needs are met and satisfied and like basically you're the person who has your back 100% of the time. You know what I mean? Even if like you are not going after your own best interests, you know deep down inside like, oh, this is bad for me. Okay, I just need to pop on the wheels now and I will be done, and I can not have like the deepest conversation in the whole wide world. Okay, bye.